Emily Jane with Christo. Good morning. We're heading for a top of 22 degrees today. Light shower to expected around the coast.
Happy World Environment Day.
Yeah. It's funny to say that on a day where we're finding out that, poor little whale has passed away because it had over 7 kilograms of plastic found in its little tummy from the ocean.
I noticed you this morning saying I'm really glad about this plastic bag ban that's coming along.
Yeah.
I've got to say I'm really right behind it too.
Well, I was at 7-Eleven this morning picking up some sangers, and they've got a sign saying, we're going to be banning the bag soon, 1st of July, and go to Woolies, and they're saying that too. There's a big story in the news last night about how not only they're banning plastic bags for us to take stuff home in, but they're also trying to reduce all the packaging for all
that's
the fruit and
great.
veg.
I mean, there's a spot between two oceans in the world where it's literally a whirlpool of plastic.
Yeah.
Every piece of plastic that's gone into those two oceans has gone to this place.
There's a company that I'm following on Instagram at the moment, and they reckon they've been given the rights to try and get in and clean up what is called Rubbish Island, pretty much. It's an island.
Oh, I've seen
rubbish.
Photographs of it.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
It's beyond disgusting.
And they
isn't it?
reckon that in 5 years they'll have been able to clean up at least a third to a half of Rubbish Island.
Yeah.
By just whacking things around it and collating it and then scooping it up and putting it into a ship.
Yeah, they've got to work it out.
Rubbish Island. It's not England, is it?
No.
I'm just
Not New Zealand
inquiring.
either.
And not New Zealand.
Stop it. But we thought we should cover, World Environment Day with a local angle. And there's a lady called Sue Feenstra who has written a book called Pongo, Hands Through the Forest. And she's launching it today. And money raised from this particular book is actually going to go to the Orangutan Foundation, which orangutans are really under threat as well.
Massively.
And we interviewed her yesterday, a local author.
Yeah, she came in after the show.
Hello, how are you?
Very good.
Well,
Welcome.
congratulations.
Thank you.
are a Gold Coast resident who has an English accent. That's why I thought Gold Coast resident.
Yep.
And you have written a book, a children's book, all on your own,
Yep.
called, this sounds funny saying all on your own, but you've also, taken it and published it and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
And it's called Pongo, and it is about the plight of the orangutans. Tell us how you got to this point.
It was something that I'd thought about for a long time. I sort of wondered why, with all our animal movies and animal stories, there hadn't been anything on orangutans. I thought this is a story that has all the right ingredients, and I kind of just expected a story to come out one day that would sort of use all those elements. And it didn't. And then I was a fitness instructor. My back went, and over a period of 10 years, by the time it went, I was bedridden. I thought, here we go. I don't know how long I'm going to be lying on the bed, so I might as well start something, and that was it.
And you wrote a book.
Yeah.
Good for you.
So why did you choose this story about a young orangutan and his habitats being threatened?
Well, look, I think, that the whole of Indonesia and Borneo are doing it hard. They're critically endangered. We've just lost the white rhino. And I think a fictional story, it lends itself to younger readers and older readers, but to educate them at the same time, whilst giving a character name and a personality.
Yep. So, I've heard a lot of chat about palm oil and the palm oil industry, and it features in your book.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, well, that's what's happening over there, is that the natural forests are being cut down, slashed down, burned to make way for palm oil trees. And, we have palm oil in the world. It's not going to go away. It's really widely used. But there's options where you have now sustainable palm oil farms and the not sustainable ones. And so this book really sort of just goes through the story of Pongo in his rainforest, completely unaware that anything's other than this idyllic lifestyle. And then you've got, character conflict. You've got Don, who is a palm oil plant owner, and he's just out to make money. That's what he wants to do. He doesn't care about the forest or the animals.
And what ages is the book for?
I originally wrote it for probably young teenagers. But I have found that since we've sort of had readers, I think my oldest is 92, so it's like you kind of take your grandchild to the movies to watch a Disney movie and you come out loving it yourself. It sort of has that feel about it.
That's great.
So,
And what about the people who are listening who are thinking, I've got a book in me I've always wanted to write? Can you talk a little bit about how you got published and what sort of an ordeal that was?
Yeah, look, I think just go for it. I think that... I put it off for too long, and I should have just done it. But I'm glad I did it at the time I did, because it sort of became a gratitude book.
Yep.
Because I needed something in my world that I could get out of the bed and away from my bad back, and I ended up having an operation, and I'm all good. So, but yeah, no, it is. I think that it's you've just got to start writing, get it down, and then just get to a publisher.
It looks fantastic, I've got to
Yes.
say. And released on World Environment Day.
That's right.
What a great day.
Yeah, that is a good day. Yeah, we sort of looked at that for a while and said, and it's been hard because I've been ready to sort of get it out there for ages, but we thought, no, this is the day. This is the message. So,
Well, Sue, thank you so much for joining
Thank
us
you.
today and sharing this story. So,
Yeah.
where can we get Pongo from?
Pongo is available at my website, which is hellopongo.com, which is nice and simple.
Yep. So, hellopongo.com. It's called Pongo, Hands Through the Forest. Sue Feenstra, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Thank you very much for having me.
6:26 at Hot Tomato. Good morning. Check your headlines next.